Hello YouTube, this is Tooty. This is Tales from the Tales from the Booter. Yeah, it could be the blast furnace, although to be fair, it's not sunshiny blazing. It was really hot yesterday. And I've watched a few people's videos. You may hear a fan in the background. Not great I could do about that, because otherwise I will be a fucking vest. It is bakingly humid in here. But not humid, but just that closeness. So yeah, it's Tales from the Booter in the blast furnace, live from the pit of Hades. Fucking hell. But it's been worse. Trust me, it's been worse than this. So good little booter actually. It was not as didn't start off as well as last week. It was very slow. More lizards turned up this week, probably because of the weather, say school holidays and all that. But I've got a nice bit of retro. Some bits to keep, some bits to move on. And this is going to get uploaded. I need to be careful. I'm doing. Is it South Yorkshire Retro Market, Retro Fair? I think it might be Bradford way or something. Sadly James mentioned it to me. He sort of mentioned about having a table. It's only 20 quid. So I said, why not? Just some shit. So I'll be doing that. That is the 7th of August, I believe. I'll put a link down below. I don't think it's a very big one. It's probably one of these sort of smaller ones that I think Rich goes for down south. It's that kind of ilk. More of a collectible retro event sort of thing, from what I can gather. But yeah, I might better spin out some duplicates and some tat and stuff. So get some pennies in the pot, because we all need pennies in the pot, don't we? And there's no point me saying this. I'm aiming to be going to Revival. This video probably won't see the light of day until after Revival anyway. But I'm aiming to go. Timbo is still crook, but he's on the mend. They have the technology. They have rebuilt him somewhat. But yeah, other than that, all is well. Realistically, within the world. Oh, went on a live stream, Sega Sessions, went on the live stream with Pete Armour and Scott, Sega Saturn lad. So Pete on a retro Twitcher instead. Never done a live stream before. It was a good laugh. Good bunch of lads. Good crowd. It's really weird because I'm used to watching them, and it's just hard not seeing the comments and not being able to reply. You kind of have to let them do the legwork for you. But no, it was good. It's a good laugh. You know, I really enjoyed it. It's nice to do something different every now and then. But yeah, definitely go and check out Sega Sessions. Though it says Sega, it's not just always about Sega. I think it's just them two lads are like really into the Sega, but they talk all the retro gaming goodness. So definitely go check them out. A bit like the Northern Tubers. They just need their own version of Woodland. God forbid. But yeah, great fun all that nonetheless. I don't think anything else has happened during this week. I say my video's a little bit out of kilter again. It's just time and just getting them up and out there at the within a decent time frame. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter, other than the probably little update bits at the front, at the start. But yeah, come on, fucking you're mountain here and you're just waffling along. Shall we do that now? No, it's not really Tales from the Booter, is it? I've got a couple of bits that if you've seen the Sega Session, we don't know what one of them was. I might just leave that actually just for a channel update, because it's not part of the Booter and it won't be relevant. Right, anyway, booting. So, I say some retro, some nice retro, and some bits I'm going to keep, some bits I'm going to probably CX fodder, yada yada yada. You know the drill. So I keep saying so a lot. in no particular order, other than I'll probably save some of the choicier items towards the end. Young lad had loads of toys. His mum and dad must have been clearing out all the toys, and it's just sometimes you get an inkling, and to be honest, I didn't. I got chatting to him. What did he had something on his table that he was messing about with. Well, I just got chit chatting. I said, "Oh, you don't happen to have any games, do you?" And he went, "Oh no, we haven't." And the lad went, "Oh, we've got that Minecraft one." So yeah, I'll have a look at that. So fucking lo and behold, they bring out Minecraft on the 360, brand new sealed. So how much you want for that? I think they said £4. I think I got it for £3. Fucking great buy. Kids have got it. They've got the PC version. So to be honest, I probably won't CEX that. I'll probably whack that online, because that's, you know, a couple of quid in the bank, which is all you need at the minute. We got 2 360 games, £1 each. Probably all are about worth, give or take. Gears of War 3 and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So these are just straight to CEX. I'm not even pissing about. I've got no interest at all in 360 titles. This was a great little buy for £1, I believe. Yeah, it was £1. I'll probably take this to that fair, to be honest, because I think it will sell there. PS3 game. I've got this anyway. I've got this in limited edition. Oh, we should just keep it and play it from this one. Oh, hang on. Oh shit. There's me thinking it was American. I think it is, but I think it's American Spanish. I'm just trying to see if there's a language on it. Bollocks. It's Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. But I'm just looking, I didn't realise it's his greatest hits. But then Grandes Succese, I think that's definitely Spanish, isn't it? So it must be the American Spanish, like, I'm guessing it plays in English. I might keep this to actually sort of play eventually. It's got everything in it. Yeah, manual's all in English. Let's just have a quick look, just in case it's got to be Spanish. I'm sure it's fucking Spanish. Yeah. Or I might take it to the fair. You know, like I say, PS3's region free, so still playable, still in English. You just can't take them CX. Probably overpaid for this one. I haven't even checked it. It was £1. It's not one that I'd seen before, to be honest. Now I think one of these is on the Xbox. This is Gungriffin Blaze. So I don't know if Gungriffin is just the name of a mech or if it's a series of games. I don't know. It was £1. It's an early blue disc release. This is not too bad. It would probably play. I don't know a great deal about it other than it looks like you're controlling a huge mech. It's probably not even worth £1. Probably get to see it's about 20p. And sometimes, you know, in the heat of the moment, you've got to make a decision. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't that big of a deal. But ordinarily, you know, if you've got a box of games in front of you, you grab them or you don't. You take your chances. Another game for £1, Resident Evil 4, great title. Again, like I say, it's picked up probably with the show in mind, somewhat. This was a great little buy. So that was off a lady. Actually, I should have said this one was off a lady I went and spoke to. She had a big van, her and her husband. Oh, we got any video games? Old video games? Any old video computer games? No. Not a problem. What passed? And she's putting out this big stack of PS2 titles. So I started looking for her. I said, I thought you said you didn't have any old video games. She said, yeah, but I thought you were on about the old Atari ones. I said, exactly. I was. I said, you're the only person that ever got that. She had a little bit of laughing and giggle about it. I said, but technically, these would be classed as old ones as well. So this is what I'm saying about it. It's so... what word I'm looking for? It's someone's own perception. Can't think. when you sort of talk about video games or old video games, and you know, sometimes you have to draw a picture. But she got it. She knew what I was on about initially at the first ask. Maybe I should have elaborated and gone literally through the whole, every generation of gaming. But anyway, long story short, she had quite a lot of PS2 titles. None that I'd even needed. This one was a standout when I thought, well, for a quid I might as well grab it. So we'd been having a laugh and giggle. Now, this one was a great little find. So there's an old lady, really sort of struggling to move. And I don't know what even possessed me to ask her, because ordinarily, again, I always say this, you have a certain type or a certain demographic of people that generally may or may not, depends. And you can usually tell, well, what's in the boot. And she had just like old jigsaws. She's one of these, I don't know if anyone actually goes to the booters. There seem to be people, and usually like oldish people, that just got like shit tons of like wazzy jigs and jigsaws and stuff. You're just like, fuck. Obviously, clearly they must buy them, but you just do wonder who buys them. Yeah, she had a car like that. I think I was talking to someone. I was talking to a mate. Yeah, I think I was talking to a mate, asking about video games, and she sort of come over and I said, oh, I don't suppose you've got any, have you? Like, it's really off the cuff, kind of like throwaway comments. She went, oh yeah, I have actually. I was like, whoa, like knock me down with a feather kind of thing. I said, really? She said, yeah. So she said, I'm not sure where they are. She started moving stuff and struggling. I was too bad. Like, do you want a hand? She said, no, I'll be fine. I said, oh, who's, and she's still looking for them. I said, oh, whose were they? She said, oh, they were my daughter's. So I was like, oh god, here we go, like dance or something, and fucking some of the shite. And she had them in a box. You could just sort of pick them out one by one. She's picking them out, and it was that kind of game. And then she mentioned this one. I didn't say anything, and then she managed to like pile them all together. There weren't any sports there, but there was nothing amazing. There was some like dancey ones, and there wasn't any. God, what else was there? There's nothing else like that I'd even thought, oh, I might consider that. But this one was in absolutely brilliant good condition. It is a great game, a great buy for a quid. Psychonauts on PS2. Absolutely belting game this is. And my daughter obviously took very good care of discs. Yeah, I'm sure I've got that. I'll check just to sort of see if this is in better condition than mine, but yeah. See, book cover judge. Note to self. The sun's coming out again now. Excuse me. This was two young ladies, very easy on the eye, and I asked her about some games. What did she have? I think it was a Wii Fit board. Was it a Wii Fit board or something, or was it Guitar Hero? I can't remember. It's one of them piece of shit peripherals. So we haven't got any games for that, have you? So yeah, we've got a box of games somewhere around here with DVDs. So they find said box and games, and they're looking through it and say, well, how much are they? And then, because there's a mixture of PC and Xbox. It was Xbox, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't PS3. And I think they must have been the partners. They put the 360 games. I'm sure she said he wanted £4 a game, which is quite top end for what they were. I mean, if there'd been like £1 or whatever, I might have snapped one or two up. So how much of the PC game? She said £1. So that's a bit more reasonable. So there's one game that straight away I thought, well, I'm having that because I know it's worth more than £1 all day long. Because my kids are obsessed with, well, my youngest is obsessed with this game and the subsequent newest version of it. But she also had another item in the box. So I asked her, I said, this massive fucking long debate. She asked her mate down there, and her mate asked the woman next to her about how much to charge for DVDs, like games, PC games. So I'll tell you what don't you go and ask the ice cream man? Look, having a bit of a laugh and joke. So, the game's Sims free. So if you ever see this at the booth, to grab it. But you've got to make sure it's got instructions, because the instructions have got the serial number on the back. So without that you can't activate the game. Well, you probably could just get one off online, but you know what I mean. But yeah, my youngest is absolutely obsessed with this and all the expansion packs. There's like a million expansion packs for this. But they currently both play Sims 4 and they're obsessed with that thing as well. Anyway, the other item was a remote, a boxed remote. In okay condition, still got the batteries, although they've left some batteries in there to take them out. It's probably some wipe over, but it's boxed, it's all in there. So, what would you take for both of them? And it was just a big long running debate. Anyway, settled on £4. She was happy, and yeah, I think that's all right deal. To be honest, not too bad. That'd be just kept. That'd be moved on. Say they've got it, but I know there's a couple of quid in it. So I mentioned this is that Bishy Bashy special. A bit of a tongue twister that, isn't it? Bishy Bashy. I just hope that big fan isn't buffering, like the volume too much. This was interesting. So there's a couple there. He had a load of PC components. When I said, have you got any old computer games, old video games? Because I've got old computer stuff. And it's all like old computer hardware. I was like, oh no, it's fine. And then went back later on, and there were some PS2 titles in the box. So I started looking through them. I said, oh no, they're all demos. And the woman said, oh, you asked earlier, didn't you? I said, yeah. She said, oh, I didn't realise that's what you meant. Again, people obviously get the wrong. I said, to be honest, it doesn't really matter because they're not full games. It's just the demos. And the dad was like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. So I've got them all together because I'm not daft enough to leave stuff like this. I know there's a couple of quid in there. I said, well, what would you take the job blot on all of them? I said, I don't know, make me an offer. So I'm not going to go through them all. You can stab a look. They're only demo discs, but the PS2 demo discs. So I said £2. He said, yeah, done. So I'm pretty sure there's more than £2 worth here, and these are collectible. So this is the kind of thing. I think there's a bit of a mixture. There's a mixed bag in here of odds and sods. Yeah. But yeah, if you ever see any of these, and you get them cheap enough, like it's like the PlayStation Fickle. A Fickle? It's the Fickle one. The Fickle. Sound like a little kid. The official magazine. I had a load of PS1 demo discs, and they're worth a couple of quid. If you can get them cheap enough, they're worth it. And I wouldn't go out of my way unless you collect them, because I say people do collect these. But I wouldn't go out of my way, and spend any real money if you're not looking to keep them. No spiders today, thank God. Oh. We've got 3 more little job lots, and that's it. We're done. So it's getting tough. It's getting tough out there, man. No, but it is. It's just there's not a lot. I know. I'd seen a post from Rich King Retro this morning. He'd done quite well at the boot head. Looked like he's got a Super Nintendo job lot. So it is. There's stuff out there, but it's few and far between now. This is a PS3 little bundle, if you like. A couple of these I will be keeping, and a couple I'll be moving on. What do they pay for these? £10, I think. I think I said a £10 to her. And she was more than happy. I probably could have got them for less, but I think there was a couple of stalls before, and I can't remember which ones they were, asking about games, and they were just, they wanted too much money, and I thought, well, she's going to want too much money now. I'll just get completely put off. So I thought, if I aim it so they're just about over a quid, about £1.50 each, it'd be all right. And there's a couple I want to keep. There's a couple I want out of here. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 PS3 games, £10. So not bad. This one I had no clue. I just took a fly at. Infamous 2. Turns out it's probably about all it's worth. Again, Uncharted 3. Right, now this one, the Saboteur, I had this ages ago. I got it from the boot on the 360, but it had red ring burn, and I managed to sort of buff a lot of it out, and it kind of played, but it was jittery, and it was. I actually quite enjoyed the bits of it that I could play. So I thought, well, it's there. I'll take it. I'll have it. Been on the 360, wouldn't have bothered. No, not all some of these wouldn't be on the 360, but it's just I've just not got any interest in it at all. A great one to spin out, Sims 3, PS3. They're all complete, all in really good condition. And probably the pick of the two best picks. This one I will be keeping because it means I haven't got to use one of my two collector's editions. So I've been looking out for a single disc of this for ages, to be honest, just so I don't have to open the box. A bit like Super Nintendo games, you know. If I can keep the loose cart, I will, so I don't have to open boxes. But yeah, it is The Last of Us, and it's a fantastic. We all know how good the game this is. So I've got the Ellie and Joe editions, and I think Scott Sega Satellite, I think he did a post that said game, I think we're knocking them out of tenner. That's a great price for them if you can see them collector's editions for them. And the last one again, it's not an amazing one. It's one of the, would have been nice to have one of the other trilogies as well. Yeah, it's just all gunk on it. But I haven't got many of these, the enhanced HD classics, but it is the Splinter Cell trilogy, so that's quite nice. Got all the shitty CX stickers. Take them off. So yeah, so like I say, 6 games, 10 quid. I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to make money value out of it, you might double your money, but say Splinter Cell stay in, Last of Us is stay in, Saboteur stay in. It might actually be Uncharted, Infamous and Sims 3 to go. Now whether or not I get my £10 back in credit off that, I don't know. Didn't really bother me too much. I'll get a bit back. You know, it'll make the difference up. No, I'll leave that. I was going to show. We'll talk about that, but I'm going to leave it. I mentioned that before, didn't I? So, best way of doing this. We'll do this bundle, which is a bigger one, and then we'll leave the thing that I did get last, which, other than this one, sort of saved the day, realistically, from a collecting perspective. So, middle, no, 50, 55, maybe 60-year-old lady. Turns up my mate was asking her about, he collects like action figures, well, he's collecting buys and sells action figures, and she sort of sounded familiar. She looked a bit familiar, and usually I'm pretty good with faces. And he was just asking, actually, sort of said, "Oh, I noticed you've got some sort of toys or whatever in your boot. You haven't got any of action figures, this, that, and the other." She said, "No, just what you can see there." So I just looked into the boot where he's chatting, and I've just seen this one game, seen the corner of it, and I thought my mate was going to fuck off, but I don't know, and he didn't, and I had to sort of basically say, "Oh, do you don't mind if I have a look in that game in that blue box?" And it's not, and at that point, when she took everything off of it and she moved the box out, it suddenly clicked where I remembered her from, and then the box was full.